Hey up, it's Steve from Old Yorkshire Geek, and it's time to review a trailer. The official, is it the final trailer? I don't know. It says trailer 2. Maybe it's the final one. It probably is because it's out soon. Is the film? What film am I on about? Jurassic World Rebirth. That's what I'm on about. The final trailer, I will call it that, is out for that film, and I'm looking forward to it. But I don't think I'm going to be able to go see it at the cinema because I asked my son if he'd wanted to see it, and he said no, and I can't go by myself because I'm not allowed to. But anyway, so I'm going to have to wait for streaming again. If there's anything he wants to go see, I've got to bloody take him, haven't I? But if anything I want to see and he doesn't, that's tough. Tough toffee. Anyway, parenthood, eh? Anyway, right, so we're going to have a look at this. But before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. Explore the description for links for stuff like merch and my books and the links that are in there for like my websites and my Spotify and Amazon Music and all that stuff. And drop us a super chat or super thanks, whether if I'm live. I'm not live now, but you know what I mean. A super thanks would be greatly appreciated. It goes towards paying for all these online services that we've all got to pay for these days. But anyway, right, so we'll have a look at this, shall we? So here we go. Just bear with me. Let me get it in. There it is. Right, we're off and running. We'll just watch it. I'll probably get a copyright claim, strike, whatever. Not a strike, a claim from Universal. But anyway, what the heck. Right, off we go. Something's kicking off, innit?
Please open the door for me.
He would be in a big girl's blouse, wasn't he?
24 species have survived there alone.
The theme park owners did experimental work, leaving only the worst ones here.
I think they're going to be fine.
Don't see that every day or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh? Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
She's scared. She's scared of.
She got a dinosaur in the backpack.
Come on, run!
We're not gonna let you get hurt, okay?
Then was a source. We found it?
No, it found us.
I think that looks okay. I do. I think that looks okay. July the 2nd. Is that worldwide? Don't know. But anyway, so not long. A month and a bit. I don't even know what today's date is. It's the 21st as I'm recording this. That's a month and just under a month and a half, isn't it? So anyway, yes. I look forward to seeing that. I'm a big fan of all the Jurassic Park / World movies, even the rubbish ones. But so I'm looking forward to that. So let's go through it, shall we, and see what we can find out about it. By the way, you know, I know bugger all about this. So anyway, here we are. We're in an InGen lab. I thought InGen I thought they were a different company now. Or is this a flashback? I reckon this is a flashback, innit? Yeah. I think this is a flashback to when InGen were a thing. So they got bought out by another company, didn't they? In the Jurassic World films. Anyway, here we are. Something's happened. Some sort of containment thing, and the chaps got trapped inside. The automatic doors have closed. I'm saying they're automatic. This is kind of like the beginning of Godzilla, the 2014 Godzilla. Remember that with Bryan Cranston and his wife. This is kind of like that, isn't it? Got to watch somebody go to their doom and see the reflection of what's become known as the D-Rex. I don't know if that's what it's going to be called in the film. Was it Distortus Rex? I think that's what fans have been calling it, but I don't know if that's what it is actually called. I don't know, but there we go. It's got big old claws. Look, hang on, let me mute it. And it's gonna get him. It's gonna get him, isn't it? There we go. Some people have suggested it's a bit like an alien, but they're experimenting with dinosaurs, aren't they? DNA and making proper hybrid monsters, aren't they? So whatever's in Distortus Rex, I have no idea. Probably everything, a bit of everything in there. There we see Scarlett Johansson. Don't ask me the names of any of the characters in this, by the way. I have no idea. I don't even know if it's on IMDb. I don't know. But she's leading a team we're headed to, what does it say? Headed onto the island, whatever. They're going to find out what InGen were up to back in the day. This is another island. Is it one of the 5 deaths? Is it a new island? Don't know. Will it tell us? I don't know. Maybe we've already been told. As I said, I haven't done the research. I've just watched the trailer. But we will see, won't we? So they're going there to see what InGen were up to. And apparently, passage of time, of all the dinosaurs got out, it seems. They've abandoned the place for whatever reason. We'll probably find out. Anyway, so they're in the facility. What we saw at the beginning, so it obviously was a flashback at the beginning, wasn't it? Because here it is all ruined. But while they're on the island, this team of military people or whatever, mercenaries, I suppose you could say, there's a family there for some reason. I am sure it will be explained. But they're about to be chased by a T-Rex. Hang on, let's go back a little bit. Where is it? There it is. A T-Rex is going to chase them. This is taken from the first Jurassic Park book, or it Lost World? I can't remember. But there was a scene in one of the books, either Jurassic Park or Lost World, where it was either a T-Rex or something like a Tarbosaurus, something like some big predator were chasing them, and it were like tippy-toeing on the bottom of the river as it were chasing after them. In this one, it's full on swimming, isn't it? But in the book, it were like walking on its tippy toes, just keeping its nose above the water as it were chasing after somebody. But anyway, so it's after this family, and there we go. There it looks like it's swimming, doesn't it? So there it goes. And I think these are all going to be fine. I don't think it's going to get them. It's close, isn't it? It's supposed to make us think it's getting them, but I think they're going to be okay for the time being. And I think she's going to be okay as well, because I think it's going to lose interest. Because it shows us here. It's where are we? There we go. It's going after this raft, but I think something's going to distract it. She's obviously under there, isn't she? Maybe it can smell her. I don't know, but I think it's going to try and get to it, and something's going to happen to distract it, and she'll be fine. Because as that's going on, these hear the T-Rex roar. So I'm thinking these two things are happening simultaneously. They hear that family in trouble. That's what I think. I could be wrong, but and they're going to go and help them, aren't they? So they might distract the T-Rex or fight it off or whatever. Anyway, there we see these apparently are Titanosauruses, huge sauropods with whiplash tails and like a crest on their head and neck. Cool. Don't know what relevance they'll have to the story, or they're just passing through. But anyway, so they end up going into these. We've seen the lab, the InGen lab, but there's also these weird ruins on this island. Here they are. They're in this weird, like some sort of temple up in the mountains. And we see all these carvings. See if I can find a clip. There we see him climbing up to it. There you go. You see there's an entrance there. So obviously it's not natural, is it? It's been carved in there. So it makes me wonder, because that looks like a mouth, doesn't it? Were the indigenous people back then, Mayans, whatever, Aztecs, whoever it was back in the day on this island, Incas, I don't know. Were the dinosaurs there already? I have no idea. Because as we all know, you can just see behind him there. There's like a carving there. The Mesoamericans worshipped the plumed serpent, didn't they? Quetzalcoatl was the plumed serpent. That was the Aztecs, wasn't it? I think the Mayans, was it? Viracocha. I get mixed up, but but you know, and curiously enough, by the way, they found some eggs, and they are Quetzalcoatlus eggs. Quetzalcoatlus. Oh, there were another view of the Quetzalcoatl carvings, the plumed serpent, the feathered serpent. This also just happens to be a nest for Quetzalcoatlus, which is named after Quetzalcoatl, which Quetzalcoatlus was probably the largest flying creature ever. There were others of similar-ish size, but they were pretty big, like 60-foot wingspan and all that. Probably about 10 feet tall, something like that. But anyway, so they're going to come and deal with that. But as I said, were they there already? Or is the time travel going on? I've no idea. So were the InGen people? Were they? I don't understand what's going on. Were they there because they found this island? Did they find this island before Jurassic Park were ever dreamed up, and they found that there were dinosaurs already on this island, and that's what started their research? And then John Hammond came along and said, why don't we just build a theme park on another island using some of these dinosaur DNA? And we'll just tell them we found the dinosaur DNA in amber, rather than tell them we got it from living dinosaurs in this lost world. I don't know. Probably not. I'm probably giving them too much credit, to be completely honest. But anyway, here we go. There we see a Quetzalcoatlus arriving. There's another one, and I can never remember the name of it. It was featured in Walking with Dinosaurs, the BBC series about, dinosaurs. And I can never remember the name of it. That was of a similar size. And it always eludes me. I've looked it up loads of times, and I can never remember its name. Because I'm an idiot. But anyway, so he's getting that. I'm going to have to fight off these Quetzalcoatlus. There they are. Does she kick one in the head? There we go. Which I suppose is fair enough. What's that? Is that a helicopter? It looks like it, doesn't it? Is it? Looks like a helicopter that's crashed, doesn't it? So I suppose we'll find out what happened there. We shouldn't be here and all that. What's going on here? Don't know, can't remember. Anyway, why has she got a baby dinosaur? Some sort of ceratopsian, like a baby triceratops or a baby protoceratops or a baby, not a Styracosaurus, but whatever. One of those. Why has she got that in her pack? Did they find it? And it took a shine to her. Obviously, we'll find out in the film, but this bit kind of puts me off a bit. It makes it a bit, this is for the kids. We don't want Jurassic World or Jurassic Park to be for the kids. We want to be scared, basically. And it says there she's scared, but on about the dinosaur, not the kid. What does that say on there? I can't make that out. Does it say anything? Don't know. But what is she scared of? I don't know. Something horrendous. What's that there? Something there lurking. Was that a Spinosaurus? Let's go back again. Just play it again. She's scared. What's she scared of? You reckon? Or is it a T-Rex? No, we're not getting a good. I think it's a Spinosaurus because it's got big long claws, hasn't it? Got big long claws. T-Rexes don't have big long claws, do they? Not on the front. Not on their arms. He's saying run on July 2nd. Here they are at some gas station. I think it is, isn't it? Obviously, when InGen were there was like this whole community as well because they've got a gas station. How big is this island? And they end up fighting some other creatures, and I don't know what they are. Here they are. There's some sort of pterosaur, aren't they? But of what? I don't know. Or are they one of the hybrids that are being created? I don't know. But so they've got wings, like bat-like wings, or pterosaur-type wings. But I don't know what sort they are. I don't know. Maybe the Rhamphorhynchus from At the Earth's Core, but I don't think so. Maybe the telepathic. We need Peter Cushing and Doug McClure to sort them out. Probably not. No, we need Scarlett Johansson. She's going to sort them out, isn't she? That's what she's going to do. Look, it's trying to ram its way in, look. But she lures it away and slides under the truck and bamboozles it for the time being. Then we're out on a boat. This is probably at the beginning of the film, do you reckon, before they arrive at the island. So is that what they were there originally for, to look for a mosasaur? Because it says they found the mosasaur. So we found it? No, it's found us. And it comes up out of the water. It actually looks more like, rather than it's attacking them, it looks more like it's swimming alongside them, you know, like whales and dolphins and stuff often do with ships. But anyway, it does seem to be driving them onto the rocks. Is it deliberately? I don't know. Maybe it just thinks it's playing. I don't know. But they nearly get hit by the rocks. And that's probably how they end up on the island, isn't it? There we go. All fun and games. All fun and games. There we go. And this bit looks good, I must admit. Where it comes out of the water. Splodoosh. And I think that's it, isn't it? There we go. And then we get the title. Jurassic World Rebirth. I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks exciting. Apart from the kids. I don't want kids in my Jurassic World films. We had them in the others. We don't need them in this one. But anyway. But I'd be interested to know more of the backstory. I don't know if it's being released. I'm going to have to look it up, aren't I? See if there is a backstory. Or we're going to have to wait for the film to get all that. But yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to that. I think it looks good. I don't know if anybody's been poo-pooing it or bad-mouthing it in other reviews, because I haven't seen any. But I'm looking forward to that. So I'm going to be positive. I'm going to be Mr. Positive today. So there we go. Right, we'll leave it there. That's my review of Jurassic World Rebirth Trailer 2. Final trailer, whatever, coming out on July the 2nd. I think it looks okay. And I'm looking forward to seeing it. Unfortunately, probably won't get to see it at the cinema. Sigh. But never mind. Right, so we'll leave that there. So that trailer gets a thumbs up from me. And you all get a thumbs up from me, because I'm going to say it now. Thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other. And until next time, thumbs up. I'll say the...